A shirt with a small embroidered logo on the chest can cost $120, and the identical shirt without it costs $30. Same cotton weight, same collar construction, same buttons. The difference sits entirely in a badge the size of your thumbnail. Menswear runs on this trick harder than almost any other category because most men buy a name once and then keep buying it on autopilot for 20 years. 5 brands are working that habit against you right now, and 3 are quietly doing the opposite, ending with the one delivering genuine craftsmanship for less than a mall polo. Here's what makes this so easy to miss. A premium price feels like proof of premium quality, so nobody checks. But fabric weight, stitch count, and where a garment is actually made tell you everything the price tag won't. By the end, you'll know which names to stop funding. Tell me in the comments which brand takes most of your money. Let's see whether it earned it. Number 5. Superdry. Start with the brand that sells volume as value. Superdry built an empire on heavily branded hoodies, jackets, and tees, plastered with large logos and pseudo-Japanese lettering, priced well into premium territory. Strip the graphics away, and what remains is standard mid-weight cotton, with ordinary construction, the kind you'd find at half the price without the branding. You're paying for the print, not the garment. The perpetual discounting tells the rest of the story, because a brand permanently at 40% off was never really priced at full. When the logo is the product, you're funding marketing, but the next name charges considerably more for a similar sleight of hand. Number 4. Ted Baker. Ted Baker positions itself as smart, playful British tailoring, and the shop fit-out sells that beautifully. The garments underneath frequently don't match the $150 plus shirts and pricier jackets. Shoppers regularly flag thin fabrics, fused construction where you'd expect canvassing, and fits that skew very slim and stiff rather than genuinely tailored. What you're really buying is the quirky lining, the branded buttons, and the shop experience. Decorative details are cheap to add and easy to charge for. And the next brand does this on a far bigger scale. Number 3. Hugo Boss. The diffusion lines. Here's where the trap gets subtle. Boss makes genuinely excellent tailoring at the top of its range, and that reputation carries downward across everything else. The problem sits in the diffusion pieces. The branded tees, polos, and casual shirts that carry serious price tags on the strength of that name. A logo polo can cost triple what a comparable quality polo costs elsewhere, because the good tailoring upstairs is subsidizing the basics downstairs in your mind. Buy the suit if you need one. Skip paying premium prices for a cotton tee with a nameplate. A great tailoring house doesn't make its t-shirts great, which brings us to the American version of the same problem. Quick pause. If this is already annoying you, tap subscribe, because the last 2 villains are ones nearly every man is bought from, and the 3 worth-it brands genuinely change how you shop. Number 2. Express has sold itself as the affordable path to a sharp, modern look, and the styling does photograph well. The durability is where it collapses. Men consistently report colors fading fast, fabrics thinning after a handful of washes, and shirts losing shape within a season, all at prices that hover near the $80 to $100 mark before the near-constant sales. That's fast fashion pricing itself as contemporary menswear. Clothes that look sharp for 6 weeks aren't cheap at any price. And the biggest offender is one you might be wearing right now. Number 1. The oversized logo designer basics. Here's the worst deal in menswear, and it spans several famous houses. A plain cotton t-shirt with a large brand name across the chest, priced anywhere from $200 to $500. The cotton is ordinary. The construction is ordinary. The manufacturing cost is a small fraction of the price, and virtually everything you're paying covers the logo and the marketing behind it. Worse, it dates fast, because big logo pieces are trend items pretending to be luxury. A genuinely expensive-looking man is almost never the one wearing his brand across his chest. Real quality announces itself through fabric and fit, quietly, from 10 feet away. Now here are the 3 that actually deliver. Number 3 worth it. Uniqlo. Start the good list with the value benchmark. Uniqlo spends on fabric research rather than celebrity campaigns, and it shows in your hands. Their Supima cotton tees use a grade of cotton that under 1% of the world's crop qualifies as, sold for around $20, while heritage labels charge $80 for the same fiber. The Oxford shirts are cleanly cut with proper collar structure. The merino knitwear costs a fraction of comparable wool elsewhere, and the Selvedge denim-lined delivers real mill-woven selvage for well under $50. Nothing here is flashy, which is exactly the point. Premium materials at honest prices, without a logo in sight. But the next brand adds tailoring the high street usually can't touch. Number 2, worth it. Mango Man and M&S. These two share one virtue: serious clothes at unserious prices. Mango Man delivers clean European tailoring, structured blazers, wool blend coats, and polished casual pieces that look considerably more expensive than they cost, often landing under $100. Marks & Spencer, meanwhile, remains one of the most underrated tailoring sources anywhere, with well-made suits, genuinely good knitwear, and shirting built to survive real wear, all at prices that let you assemble a full capsule wardrobe for a few hundred. Both are ignored because neither feels fashionable. That's precisely why the value survives. Unfashionable and well-made beats trendy and thin every single time. Still, one brand does something neither of these attempts. Number 1, worth it. The transparency brands, led by Ascot and Arket. Here's the smartest money in menswear. Ascot publishes the full cost breakdown and traces every stage of production, from the farm to the factory, so you can see precisely what you're paying for before you buy. There are no seasons, no sales, and no artificial urgency, just a permanent collection of essentials built to last. Arket runs a similar philosophy under the Scandinavian minimalist banner, listing full material composition and certifications, using merino and organic cotton from the same suppliers luxury knitwear brands use, at a fraction of luxury pricing. The pieces are plain by design, which means they never date and never announce themselves. When a brand shows you exactly what the garment costs to make and still charges fairly, it has nothing to hide. That's the opposite of everything on the first half of this list, and it's where your money actually works. There's one thing that beats every brand name on this list. Whether a garment is worth its price comes down to a single check you can run in about 2 seconds before you spend anything, and it works identically on a $30 shirt and a $300 one. Almost no man does it, which is exactly why the logo game keeps paying. I break that exact check down in the next video, so watch it before your next purchase. It's on your screen right now.